What's up, Kurdo Squad? Welcome back to another video. Today, we'll be making a great dessert. Let's get started. Alright guys, we're going to start our first step, which is making the caramel. All you need is 6 tablespoons of sugar, a 1/3 cup of water, a tablespoon, and a pot to heat it on. And when you do this step, you just want to bring it to a light boil and boil it till it turns light brown. You don't want to do it too much because then it's going to burn and have a bitter taste to it. Let's do this. We got our sugar. Don't forget, 6 tablespoons. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You do not want to add too much sugar. And then what you want to do after that, you want to take your 1/3 cup of water and you want to put it in the pot. And before you heat anything up, you do want to mix it. Let me go get my mixing utensil. Alright, now when you stir the sugar and water mixture, you want to make sure all of your sugar gets dissolved. So you just continuously mix until it's dissolved. And then after this, you're going to heat it up and bring it to a light boil so it turns light brown. So you just want to do that. Like that. Just continuously mix. You don't want to mix too harshly. You just want to mix enough to where you get the sugar dissolved. Alright, I'll be back after all the sugar is dissolved. Alright guys, just finished mixing the sugar and water mixture. Now I'm going to take the pot and put it on the stove, and I'm going to put the heat on medium heat. And also another important thing you do want to know, do not mix it with a spatula or a whisk because it is caramel and it will harden. So you just want to move it around like this, and I'll show you it when it's done. You guys want it to get boiling like that until it gets light golden brown. Alright guys, while that is still cooking, I'm going to prepare the ramekins by spraying them. It's your opinion, you could butter them or spray them like I am doing. And I'm going to be spraying all 5 that I have. You want to make sure you get all sides so that way it doesn't stick. You want to do your best to get all sides of it. That's 1. Hope you guys enjoy this video. This is a good recipe to follow. I'll leave a picture of the recipe in the description box, so if you guys want to try. You want to have it good and ready, because once the caramel's ready, you're gonna pour that into the bottom of the ramekin, because we're gonna build it from the bottom or the top to the bottom, and then we're gonna flip it out, and I'm gonna show you the end result. Now we got all our ramekins buttered or sprayed. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back with the ready caramel. And what we're going to do, we're going to pour the caramel into the bottom of the ramekin. Let me show you. You got your caramel, and you want to pour it just enough to cover the bottom of the ramekin. Like that. It might harden in the beginning, but it is going to melt later on in the video. I'll check back in with you guys right after this. Alright guys, we're here on the next step, but before that, you want to set your ramekins aside with the caramel, let that sit, but now we're going to make the custard for it, which you will need a half cup of sugar. Add that in there. Okay, now you're going to add 2 cups of milk. Okay, and you're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, because this vanilla extract adds most of the flavor to it. Okay, got our 1 teaspoon in there. Now you're gonna want a pinch of salt. Okay, this is my technique. I just pour it in my hand, and I just get a pinch, and boom. There we go. Now, we're going to take our whisk and we're going to mix it. Hope you guys are enjoying your day today. And I'll be back right after this is finished. Okay guys, after you got your milk, vanilla, salt, and sugar mixed together, you want to add 4 eggs. Add your 4 eggs, and you're gonna mix that together. And this is a fun recipe to make. It's also pretty long because it has to cook for a while. And now that we're here, you want to preheat your oven to 320. Okay. And after all this is ready, you preheat your oven to 320, and once you're ready to put your flan into the oven, you want to cook it for 45 to 55 minutes. I prefer 55 minutes. It's up to you guys. And this is what it will look like. You want it to look like a light yellow. Alright, now let's go pour this into our mannequins. Alright guys, we're back and ready to pour the custard into the ramekins with the caramel in it. First, you want to remove your whisk. You just want to pour it in like this. And you want to fill it up. You don't want to overflow it, but you want to fill it up to a good amount. You want to make sure everything's mixed in well, because this is going to have to cook for 55 minutes. And also, don't forget to butter or spray the sides of the ramekin, because it will get stuck and you won't be able to take it out. I have learned my lesson with that before. Last one. Okay. We got all of our ramekins ready to be cooked. We'll be right back. Before you put these in the oven, you want to get a metal tray like this, and you want to add about 2 cups of water in there. Add your 2 cups. Because you're going to put the ramekins in the water and it's going to cook in the oven with the water. Now, you want to add your ramekins with the flan and caramel. Add all 5. You want a tray big enough to fit all of them, which this one should be big enough. Boom. Now, we're going to take our flan and put it in the oven. And that is going to cook for 55 minutes. We'll see you then. Here's what they're looking like when they're in the oven. And don't worry, because they are not going to rise, so don't worry if they're not rising. Alright guys, now that our dessert is finished cooking, we're going to take it out and let it cool off for at least 5 minutes. And then after that, you're going to want to put it in the fridge for at least 3 hours. We'll be back after this cools. Alright guys, we're here with the finished cooking flan. But unfortunately, we're not allowed to eat it yet because it has to go in the fridge for 3 hours. But before we do that, we want to take our ramekins out of the water, and you would just want to dry the bottom before you put it in the fridge. You want to do that for each one. But you want to do this after it cools so you don't burn your fingers. So, just try each one. Then when I'm done, I'll show you one. Because they all look great. And it might be a little jiggly, but it is okay because we got to put it in the fridge for 3 hours. So, we'll see you in 3 hours. Alright guys, I'm back with the flan that's been in the fridge for 3 hours. That's what it's looking like. Okay. Now what we're going to do, we're going to take our plate, we're going to put it like this, and you want to flip, okay, like this, and then, ooh, look at that. That is what you want that to look like. It looks amazing. Let me show you guys. Look at that. That is awesome. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below what kind of videos you guys want to see. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, Curto Squad.